I could not barely believe my eyes this morning or this afternoon. So I've been doing this Robinhood click down challenge, trying to get down to zero. And what I saw this afternoon was just shocking. I could not believe it. My name is Paul Vasquez. I'm the president of Tax Lab, the CEO of Pro Business Solutions, the CLO and CIO of Events and Design, the vice president of Singularity Network. And you can see a link to all these companies. I have their URL. Yes, URL in the description, so you can see that. But that's not why I'm talking to you guys today. So you watched me do the Robinhood click down challenge. If you haven't, those videos are there. Not too terribly exciting, but doing it, actually clicking down every day, has actually built up in me a bit of anticipation. Clicking, purposefully every day, taking an action in a certain direction, kind of makes you want to see that happen. And this morning was like any other, except I was feeling a bit more discouraged than usual. You see, the closer I get to zero, the harder it is to get there. This morning, I started off at, I think it was over negative 300, having clicked down over 1,000 the previous day. And it felt like it was going up. But then when I checked this afternoon, and I'll bring it up here, I had over 2,000 places that I moved up in line. And now I can only click 1,000 a day. So how is it I got 2,000 in the morning? And then I looked at the total. The total went down. My place in line, it all went down. This could only mean one thing. The program is active. Those people in the beginning of the line, they're getting their accounts. Oh man, I tell you, I had to check my mailbox. Did I have a card? Was there a card waiting for me? No. And then I thought, that was my P.O. box. Maybe they've got a residential address. And they did, the one that I signed up at, but I moved. So I updated my address and went to the old address to check, just in case that piece of mail was still there. It wasn't. So, sad to say that I didn't get my card yet, and I'm wondering if I cannot have an active account without having the card. The card would just allow me to spend money directly from that account. The account could still be active. Now, I do probably need to pay down that margin I've been using to bolster up my my returns a little bit in order to actually use that. But then basically what you're doing, or what you would be doing, what I would be doing, is if I'm not adding money to the account, I'd be having to sell stocks in order to bring down that margin. And of course, the good thing about this, the good thing about margin in my mind, the thing I've noticed at least about me and my habits, is that if it's not costing me anything, I'm more willing to take losses. Whereas if that money costs me something to have it invested, I'm less willing to have losses. Now, this can be a good thing, it could be a bad thing, but what it does is it helps me to review some of the losers that I have in my account. So this is about the second time I've dipped into margin, and that's what I've found, that overall, if I have a margin, I'm more likely to sell off the losers. Whereas if I don't have any margin, I'm more willing to hold on to them a little bit longer to see if there isn't a rebound or how that stock is playing out. So that's just kind of how I notice my habit is when dealing with margin. So it's in my mind, it's a great way to really kind of tighten the screws a little bit on what your winners and what your losers are. At least that's what it did for me. Don't know if it'll do that for you guys, but anyways, it's here. Breaking news again. Well, I hope that you guys are excited as I am about this account. I know there's other accounts out there that have similar functions to it, similar things, but it's nice to have something in a few good features in the same place. Wish you guys all the success, and thank you for tuning in. You can find links in the description, so don't forget to check there. I threw some tools up there too. There is now a budgeting worksheet that I threw in there that you guys are welcome to check out. I may do an episode on that or a review of that. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and let me know. I'll let you know what happens once I get down to that zero. It may be now in only a day or two. But yeah, if you guys have found out, if you're closer than I am, if you found out, please feel free to leave a note in the description. And hopefully our experiences match up, or if they don't, that it's a good thing. Okay, good luck.